Hey y'all. So I wanted to take some time today and show you the face of autoimmune. I rarely identify as somebody who has been diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. One, I have the luxury. I have the luxury to do so because I manage and maintain my health. I go to acupuncture at minimum twice a month. I live on an accumulation of herbs and beneficial immune supports. I only use my inhaler as I do use it daily as prescribed, but I use it really sparingly even still. So as you can hear my breath, that is a thing that I live with every single day. Is I struggle to catch my breath. And I'm going to share with you sort of the autoimmune situation, something that I don't do because it's my belief system that when we identify with our autoimmunes, when we identify with illness, we become addicted to it. We become addicted and we then manifest and sometimes manufacture more ailments for it. In this particular time period, I don't feel I have the luxury to ignore what I have, as I generally do. Generally, I ignore it. Generally, I don't identify with it. I take care of myself, but that's it. So for those of you who are choosing to go out to dinner and to bars and to generally ignore what's going on, I just want to offer you this picture. I am what we call immune compromised. If somebody comes into my life right now with a cold, with any sort of flu bug, even if it's not COVID, it lowers my immune system. My immune system is constantly fighting, right? So I'm asking all of my friends to not just social distance, but as well, perhaps not come over. And that, I can't tell you how hard this is because I'm just super social. Even my husband keeps calling and asking if we can go out to lunch. And he keeps going, well, why can't we leave the house? And we can leave the house. We can go outside. We can play. We can, go up to the mountains and go hiking. We can be outside. But I have to be careful right now for the sake of this. And I ask that those of you who are healthy be considerate. It's not just washing your hands, guys, it's airborne. I ask that you consider what it might be like for people, unlike myself even, who are more affected. I just ask you to use consideration and heart when you're making the decisions that you're making. It's hard out there. And it's gonna get weirder if we don't collectively come together and consider one another from the perspective of, I want to take care of the people around me. We have to consider each other in this time. It's not about me, it's not about you, it's about us. And I wanted to share this with you guys because it's not just the COVID that has me worked. It has bigger implications than this. It's not about the loss of life even that I'm afraid of. It's those as well who will lose income if we are not careful. See, if we don't chill out and decide to take care of each other right now, then the extension of this goes on longer. But if we choose to hunker in now, if we choose to flatten it out now, then the medical centers won't be overwhelmed. If we choose to flatten this out right now, people won't be losing their jobs in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. The implication isn't just on whether or not you might get sick or your neighbor might get sick. It's on the scale of economy and job loss. It's not about hoarding toilet paper and hand sanitizer. It's about taking care of each other. This is our opportunity to decide what we're made of and decide who we are. And so I ask you, from the bottom of my heart, for the people in the world that we live in, what does it mean to you to go out to lunch right now? What does it mean to you to sit at a bar? I want to be social too. I do. I would love that. You can come sit outside and we can drink whiskey together that way. But I can't do it in collective groups of people. So let's just feel into what that is for each of us. Let's start making clarified decisions. Let's start thinking about the whole collective and what we can do for each other so that we can get through this faster and without as many casualties in bankruptcy as well as in life and in illness, okay? In places like Italy, they're deciding who to save, not how to save them all. It's coming to America, and it's on our doorstep. But we choose. We can choose. So be thoughtful. Lots of love, you guys. Peace in.